What is up, everybody? We are here with Just in the Mouth. It's a Hot Ones edition. For those of you who don't know what Hot Ones is, go look it up. You'll find out. We are here with Justin Tuthill, the director, star, everything of Just in the Mouth. He's an inspiring actor. He's a rapper. He's an artist. He's everything. Go check him out on Facebook, Instagram. What else? You have a Twitter?
Yeah, at Justin Tuthill.
There we go. All right, so we're going to start eating wings. For those of you who don't know how the show goes, we go hotter and hotter as the wings go on. And I'm going to ask Justin a question or two, depending on the question, and he's going to answer them. You ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, let's start. So we're starting with Tapatio. All right, so since this is Just in the Mouth Hot Ones episode, can you tell us how Just in the Mouth started and why you do it?
Well,
White.
it was one day I was posting stuff on YouTube, just trying to start. It was like, I forget what I called it. This just in. I was doing like politics and people asking me questions. No one was asking me questions, by the way, except for you. And
I always got your back.
You were here. I had stuff set up, and then you know me as the garbage disposal. We're like, yeah, I eat anything. So you're like, yeah, I'll go pick you stuff out at Ralph's right now, and you have to eat it and review it. And then we came up with Just in the Mouth because we're two pretty clever dudes. It's like whenever you're with your best friend, you think you can have a show with him. We're like, we're so funny. We could have a show.
We're hilarious.
So we just brought it to fruition. We don't need corporate sponsors like NBC to decide to use us. We'll just use YouTube and get 35 views every time.
Who would you like to interview or have with you when you're doing Just in the Mouth? Like anybody in the world.
Like, they're
there.
Chris Pratt. That's like...
He'd be down too.
Like Chris Pratt next to me, and me and him are just eating awful stuff. And I feel like there would also be a... because there's a lot of stuff that makes me gag, but I still eat most things. He would up my I need to push through factor.
What's his thing? What's my snack?
What's my snack? What's my snack? Yeah. We could do like a little collabo.
Yeah.
Like Just in the Mouth. What's my snack version? Oh, that'd be awesome if Chris came out.
All right. Second one. It's Cholula. What's the worst thing you have eaten on Just in the Mouth?
Pureed duck liver stuff was unbelievable. Like it had.
That one was rough. I could see it when you were eating it.
Yeah, put the spoon in to get some pureed duck liver out, and there was a film of some congealed, clear something.
What's been your favorite?
Meat day. There was oh my goodness. There were a bunch of meat sticks. There was like alligator, venison, standard beef, pork. There were just meat stick after meat stick after meat stick, and I thought I'd be able to keep those in my fridge for a while, just up on my eating. You left. I ate the rest of that night.
They were done. Gone.
I stayed up till like 3, just like in my underwear on the couch, so just sucking it
Oh man.
for the rest of the night.
Like a true American hero.
The rest of the night.
Alright, on to our third, which is Secret Aardvark. So you like comic books and books, animated video games. Would you consider yourself a nerd?
100%. I geek out on all that stuff. Like comic books drop new comic books every Wednesday. So I always make sure I have my Wednesdays free to go to Blast Off Comics on the street. The people there are super nice, so I'll walk in, they'll see what I like, and they'll recommend new things that I would never have heard of. And I play video games as much as I can.
So what's your favorite thing to do while just relaxing on the couch, sitting at home? What do you do first? Do you grab the comic book? Do you grab a book? You watch The Office? What do you watch? What do you do?
Comics. It really depends on if I've read them yet. So if it's Wednesday or Thursday, I go grab the comics first. Because they're just encapsulated awesome little stories. But if not that, I'll figure out which game I want to play. Whether it's like if I'm in the mood for a JRPG where I have to sit back and like actually manage all of the equipment and armor sets, or if I want to play a fighting game and just get my hands.
What video game are you more into? Like an RPG or
Japanese role playing games?
Okay.
Are my number one.
What is the new video game you just got? The
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5D fighting. So it looks like 2D sprites. Like Street Fighter with charging up, screaming, key blasts, Kamehamehas. It's like...
Is it just for PlayStation? Because
No.
you're a PlayStation person.
It's for PlayStation, Xbox.
Why are you a PlayStation person?
First, the first console I had that made me love games.
So we'll move on. Number 4 is El Yucateco. Okay, so we're going to go in a kind of a different direction here. We're just talking about video games. We're going to go sports.
Okay.
Huge football fan.
Oh, yeah.
Got the Dolphins there.
My boy, Jarvis.
So, creating a team of your own picking, current players, can't be past,
Current player.
current players. Give me 3 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, a quarterback, and 2 defensive players.
I'm going to need those numbers as I
Yeah,
keep going.
I'll give you
I'll
them,
start with 3 wide receivers. Number 1 overall pick, Jarvis Landry.
This sauce is crap.
It doesn't smell good and it doesn't taste good.
Anyway, so your wide receivers.
Wide receiver, I'd start with Jarvis Landry, number 1 overall pick. I'd pay the man whatever he wants. I'd pay the man whatever he wants. But I wouldn't put the franchise tag on him and disrespect him like that. Okay. And that's that way. I would do Antonio Brown next.
Standard.
And then DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay.
Those would be my 3 receivers.
No Keenan Allen?
No, I saw his lackluster performance at the Pro Bowl hands competition. And the beard really throws me off.
Dude, it's not a good beard. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, Keenan Allen.
It's not a good beard at all. So it's 2 tight ends?
2 tight ends.
So yeah, I'll do Delaney Walker because he's a good all-arounder.
Mm-hmm.
And Graham would be my wide receiving tight end.
Gotcha. That's a good one. No Antonio Gates?
Not
I'm a
Antonio
Charger
Gates.
fan, in case anybody's wondering. That's why I'm asking specifically about Chargers.
Yeah, if it was like, since Antonio Gates plays now, but I get him at prime, then Antonio Gates would be my number 1.
Hands down. Okay. Quarterback. 1 quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. That's who I'd take too.
Yeah, it's Jarvis and Aaron are probably the 2 easiest picks I have in all of this.
2 defensive players.
Any defense.
Anywhere on the field.
Any position.
Yeah.
Patrick Peterson
Okay.
from the Cardinals. I just think he's a ball hawk. Like, that man can play.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got 2 DBs, but like.
Okay. I feel you. He's good. And he's in it. He's coming into it.
Yeah.
He's
young,
just taken off. And he's perfect for it. See, I would do Von Miller.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would do, just because he's every year he's good.
No.
Weddle.
Yeah.
Every year. It doesn't. He's like Tom Brady, ageless. Like, he's getting up there in his age, and he's still playing with the young guys. Okay. All right. So we have a reoccurring segment on this show. It's called Explain That Graham, where I'm going to show you a picture of something that was taken on your Instagram. You post it, and you have to explain it to me and what's going on in the picture.
Okay.
So this first one.
How many of them have you?
There's 4.
Okay.
So this first one.
Do we eat for this
I'm
one?
going to take a bite, and then you can explain it. Looks like me and you chilling somewhere. What are we doing?
So this is when we went to Orlando. It was my first. Was it your first time going to
My first time.
Disney World?
Mm-hmm.
So it was our first time going to Disney World, and in our hotel area, there were a bunch of different types of They had different, like,
It was like this. It was
Apparel.
different hotels, but they were
themed for
Themed.
different stuff. And one of them, there was a Toy Story area. So me and you climbed up on the ABC, like, alphabet blocks.
It was so hard to climb up there.
Mackenzie couldn't eat. We have a friend Mackenzie who did her best. We have a picture of that too. And there's Woody and Lobo Peep in the background. That was a blast. I got to see Rapunzel.
All right. So next one. Picture you making out with yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So this one was I've always wanted to know if I can. It's something like I always wanted to know if I can kiss well or not, or like how good of a kisser I am. So I kissed myself in a mirror, and I was like, "Well, 10 out of 10."
As long as you're good, right?
Yeah, I was pretty good.
It's for you, ladies.
They say
10
it's
out
like-
of 10.
They say it's how you eat an apple tells a lot about how you kiss. And I eat a lot of I eat a lot.
You smack your lips a lot.
Yeah, all the time.
All right, next one. So I don't know who this fellow is, but he's next to the alien dude.
This is my dad. So I'm back in my hometown. Must have been for some holiday, and my dad and I are watching Discovery Channel, and Ancient Aliens comes on. My dad goes, "Oh wait, I gotta do something." He runs back into his room, puts a bunch of hair gel in his hair, and comes back looking like the dude to watch this show. And all I could think was, if I get this picture and put it online, everyone will understand like why I am the way I am.
Yeah.
Because
It's
that's how my dad is, and that's exactly something I would do.
yeah.
This stuff's really good, by the way.
That's some good sauce. Okay, last picture. I don't know how you did it, but you got a picture with Heath Ledger.
Oh, dude, we're drinking some wine too.
Where are you? What are you doing? Is this a premiere of some sort?
You know what this is. You can see the discoloration between my face and my neck. They had a face swapper app, and my very first possible thought was get a picture with Heath Ledger. So I took what's his nuts?
Who's originally? Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal,
Okay.
because they were buddies. They did movies together. A very specific movie where they were very romantic and
Quite
stuff.
romantic.
So I took I took my face, put it over his, and then sized it right. But I don't know how to Photoshop, so I don't look. That doesn't look like it's my skin at all. But I just really wanted, like, Heath Ledger's my biggest inspiration, and I wanted like a picture with him, something like that.
Gotcha.
Oh, so we're on to
Number 6,
this is Dirty Dick's hot sauce.
Dirty Dicks. Very aggressive branding.
It is aggressive, isn't it?
Very
Dirty-
aggressive. Dirty
Dirty Dicks.
Dicks.
So if I eat this, I'm gonna have a dirty dick.
Let's hope not.
Is that like Tricky Dick, but he's dirty?
No. Yeah. All right. So as an actor, we hear like there's processes you guys go through before you start a performance or a role or whatever. Can you explain what your process is in learning about a character or like studying and researching?
Yeah, this was terrible. It doesn't taste good to me at all. But
Your process.
it changes a lot between roles. But I
This
like
is good.
comb through everything the character says and everything another character says about them to kind of mine how they feel about different people in their lives, where they're from, what time period it is. So there's a bunch of research in the back end.
Have you ever had a role that's like hard for you to get on top of in terms of like kind of figuring it out?
Characters that are similar to me is always hard because it's hard to be like you but not be you. So if they have similar thoughts as mine, or if they have similar feelings.
You don't want to be exactly you.
Yeah, I never want to be me unless I'm playing me.
Do you have a specific warm-up you do before a performance?
Extremely long.
You don't have to go through it.
I just make sure that every muscle group is stretched and warm. I rap Eminem before
good.
every performance.
Yeah.
If I can get through some of his craziest verses,
That helps you get on top of lines.
Yeah, then I was like, you don't want to trip over your words.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
happens a lot. But if I can do Eminem's verses, I will not trip over a word in a script.
Mm-hmm. So number 7, High River Road.
I'm so horrified.
So question number 7. Gonna kind of go in a different direction again.
Okay.
Who is your all-time favorite character on The Walking Dead?
Eugene.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still to this day?
I haven't seen the last 2 episodes.
Oh man, I can't ask you one of my questions then. Don't look at my paper.
Okay. This one's hot.
What big character do you think is gonna die next?
I think Michonne's gonna die soon.
That's gonna be the next big death, like substantial.
Next substantial death, I think, is gonna be Michonne or Carol.
Alright, and then do you buy into the conspiracy that The Walking Dead is all just Rick is in a coma and this is his dream while he's in a coma?
No,
Do you don't.
people try too hard. It would be the biggest slap in the face to everyone who loved the show, everyone who wrote for the show, everyone who acted in the show, everyone who directed the show, all the showrunners. It would be just the biggest slap in the face from a storytelling standpoint. Nothing you did mattered. Nothing you loved mattered. Everything was just fake. Dave's Gourmet.
Right, so this one, it's going to be kind of a comparison thing. We're doing Avengers versus the Justice League.
Okay.
And I need you to tell me who's going to win the battle. Billionaire versus billionaire. Iron Man versus Batman.
Batman.
Why?
Iron Man is intelligent, but he flies off the cuff. Like, he's really smart, but his plans aren't planned out meticulously. He likes that his intelligence is he can figure things out as they're happening,
He doesn't have an Alfred.
and he doesn't have the I'm gonna stew in my bat cave, planning every moment of every day, understanding everyone's weaknesses, everyone's strengths. I think Batman is so meticulous that he would just destroy Tony Stark.
Next one. Vision versus Martian Manhunter.
They both have such heart. I don't think either of them would finish the other.
Captain America versus Wonder Woman. The Americas.
Wonder Woman's stronger. Wonder Woman has mythology on her side.
That one was hot.
That one was really hot, dude. I don't know how you're doing it.
I'm no superhero.
Okay.
Just like you. I go through the motions.
After that, we were talking about superheroes. I'm getting a little milk.
That one's
That one's hot.
on the lips a little bit. I might join you in some milk.
Okay. Woo! Man. Wait, we have the bomb next. We have the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thor versus Green Lantern.
Which Green Lantern? Not
they're-
Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah.
They don't have a Green Lantern in the new.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it based off of Ryan Reynolds' character.
Based off Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Thor. I don't even have to explain that.
Dying.
We're on to the bomb.
We're on to the bomb. This one's going to be an intense question. It's going to require a lot of thinking.
Okay.
See if you can get on top of it.
Okay.
Heath Ledger is your favorite character
Oh,
or actor.
yeah.
Can you name all his movies?
10 Things I Hate About You. Two Hands. Oh! Dude,
That was stupid.
the bomb is insane.
It's
10
a
things-
bad flavor.
10 Things I Hate About You. Two Hands, which is an Australian film. Gangster mob film. A Knight's Tale. What's the one with Mel Gibson about the Civil War? Is it cool if like I know what the movie's about?
Mm-hmm.
So,
The Patriot.
The Patriot, yes. I'm about to start going out of order. Brothers Grimm, Imaginary Dr. Parnassus, The Dark Knight, The Order. Dude!
I am dying.
Casanova.
How are you doing the whole way?
I told myself I would. Casanova. Four feathers. That's all I can get right now. That's all I can do right now. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
I don't think I can do the last
Dude, let's
one.
do it. Let's do it. We have to dab it.
Last question. You gotta dab it. I can't do it. My body hates me.
Mine does too.
Last question. While Mad Dog 357 is coursing through your veins,
Oh!
what's your favorite monologue?
Hamlet. Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I.
Can you recite it for the people?
Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I. Is it not monstrous that this player here but in a fiction, in a dream of passion, could force his soul so to his own conceit that from her working all his visage wand, tears in his eyes, distraction in his aspect, a broken voice, whole function suiting reforms to his conceit, and all for nothing. For Hecuba, what's Hecuba to him, or he to Hecuba that he should weep for her? What would he do had he the motive and cue for passion that I have? He would drown the stage in tears, cleave the general ear with horrid speech, make mad the guilty and appall the free, confound the ignorant and amaze indeed the very faculty of eyes and ears, yet I, a dull and muddy metalled rascal, peak like Jonah dreams, impregnant of my cause, and can say nothing. No, not for a king upon whose property and most dear life a damned defeat was made. Am I a coward? Who calls me villain? Break my paint across, plucks off my beard, leaves me lying in the throats deepest of the lungs. Who does me this? Huh? Swoons I should take, for it cannot be but I am pigeon livid, and that gall to make oppression bitter. I should have fatted the region kites with this slave's awful, bloody, body villain, remorseless, treacherous, lecherous kindness, villain, oh vengeance. This is most brave, that I, the son of a dear father murdered, must like a whore unpack my heart with words and full of cursing are very drab, a scullion fly upon it fall about my brain. I have heard that guilty creatures, sitting there playing it by the very cunning of the scene, which struck so to the soul that presently they have proclaimed the malefactions for murder. I can't do anymore.
Well done. You
I'm
made
dying.
it through the wings. So, this camera, that camera, this camera. 30 seconds. Tell the people what you have going on in your life.
Starting a production company, doing this show for you guys. I'm gonna die tonight, so have fun with that. Dude, it's been fun.
My legs hurt so bad.
Do it.
No, I can't. I'm done.
Good night, everybody.